CNN, breaking news. The latest latest breaking news.
The fuck?
You know?
Yeah, you can talk about breaking news, politics.
And then,
Alright, let's start.
You should turn the camera around so we can like put it on Google Maps like the weather and shit. Give me like the news. You know, I don't see a lot of podcasts doing that shit.
Oh yeah, we can sit down. So, hey guys, welcome to the podcast and stuff. Okay.
Welcome.
Make sure to drink Vita Coco coconut water, basically water that has a very high pH. It's actually very good for the body, right? Basically when you have a low pH water, basically what happens is that the acidity in your body goes up, and when cancer cells are in an acidic environment, then they have the opportunity to grow. But your blood natural pH level is 7. You know that,
Right.
Yeah. And basically, if you drink a higher pH than your blood, it's actually very good, and that actually kills cancer cells. So that's actually a very good fact about nutrition for you guys. Yeah.
Get yourself.
I didn't know that. Well, I had no idea. I saw coconut water was just with water with coconut.
It says nutrients and electrolytes. Electrolytes are clearly very, very good for you. So.
They are. Speaking of good for you, what do you think is good for you? What like anything, like physically or mentally?
Ashwagandha is good for the mentality, right? If you want to be an alpha male, you have to take ashwagandha, right? Because that actually helps your brain cells.
Helps relieve with stress.
Yeah.
And actually,
have you ever taken ashwagandha, Richard? Have you ever taken it?
I take it every day.
You take it every day?
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
But then, like, once you take it every day, you can actually feel the benefits, especially when you first start taking it.
Oh yeah, when I first started taking it, I felt the benefits, but then over time, I think I was starting to get a little bit of negative side effects. But if you do take it in moderation, right, then I think that it serves its purpose and it's very good.
But what are the negative side effects?
I would say the negative side effects for ashwagandha are like you basically you get like the you have no stress for so long, right? But it kind of it's low-key kind of like a drug, but it's definitely much healthier than if you were taking one because you get your body used to taking ashwagandha, right? Your body forgets how to deal with stress on its own, right? So you stop taking it, and then it's kind of like that effect. It brings that effect on you where it's like, you know, you have to like, you know, face your problems again and stuff, right? You know, sometimes you can't really manipulate your body into being stress-free because then something, you know, it's like, you know, your body reminds you like, hey, like there's no getting away from like stress.
And also,
people take steroids and stuff. Rich Piana, he died, you know. His heart was like 4 times the size of like an average human heart.
And also, if you don't nutrition properly, and if you don't eat, and you take things like ashwagandha, it really fuck up your stomach.
Yeah.
And there's also been side effects where it can make you really neutral. It can make you numb to certain feelings.
Yeah, it can make you numb to certain feelings. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a good thing to be numb to certain feelings in this day and age, right? Especially as girls are attracted to masculinity. Right? You know, so I think that, you know, it's a fair trait.
But how do you define masculinity? What makes a man masculine? And what makes
a man that doesn't that when he talks to a girl, right? He's in a very good mood, right? And he doesn't show any weakness, right? He doesn't show any like pain and stuff. He's like freaking crazy and mentally strong and stuff, right?
Yeah, but some people,
ashwagandha gives you more confidence and stuff. It gives you more energy to do things.
But with some men, it's okay to have emotions, because if you ball up all those emotions, you can be frantic, you can be mad.
Yeah, that's what society doesn't understand anymore, is that men men's mental health is very important.
Men's
And
mental health
men
is very important.
go through things too, and I feel like girls, they don't really understand.
Mhm. And a lot of people they try to like mask that because of the world that we live in. A lot of people they tell you like if you're weak, if you cry, if you do this and you do that, and you know it's okay to cry, it's okay to feel a certain way, it's okay to act a certain way, it's okay to have emotions because that's what makes us as people. It's okay to have emotions.
Yeah, that's what makes us people and stuff, right? But if you do want to be in the top position of top power and stuff, right, you have to be emotionless and you have to manipulate people at your own will. You know, you have to just manifest that power, that energy and stuff, right? So the goal is if each and every one of us right now in this room here sitting down, we were put in a position to work every single day or do something like that, right? Right. Eventually, I feel at first it's very, very hard and a lot of people fail and stuff, right? But perseverance is key and stuff, right? So at first you're like, oh yeah, I'm weak and stuff, right? But then, eventually in America, you have so many opportunities to work very, very hard and get out of those bad habits for your brain. Eventually what happens is that, the strong ones, they continue on working and they do very well in time,
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like with things like working every day or starting a business or even owning a business, a franchise that could last for years, even short as like a small business. People that they come in from time to time, they say hello, they do what they have to do. The smallest or the biggest things. It takes willpower. It takes determination. It takes confidence. It takes.
The number one thing is do not sit at your house every single day. Work on your skills. If you work on your skills, then eventually you will get better, and the universe will give you gifts. I think I said that on my last live, that the universe gives people gifts, and they could appear like that or like that very quickly. You have to be patient, and you have to put in the work. Never forget to put in the work, right? And always make sure to work smarter, not harder, because there are jobs where you have to work your ass off just to get paid minimum wage or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there's like valet drivers for like old people. I think I had like a job that was like trying to hire them for that. It's like, why am I driving these old heads? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a way to make money.
Yeah, it is. But then, there's like sanitation workers. You're always like smelling the sanitation and stuff. Like that's not good. And then dishwashers, chefs, teachers. Being a teacher is literally like you get a degree, and it's honestly kind of hard for teachers to get a job. It's easy to be a teacher assistant, like being somebody that makes minimum wage, but the competition's pretty high. I mean, I think there's a limit.
Even for teachers, competition is high.
Yeah, like I feel like teachers do not make enough for whatever they study for.
No, especially like low-end teachers that live in like small towns or like really bad places.
Yeah.
They make the smallest.
It's so interesting. I actually saw the average IQ for like a preschool teacher or something. It's like I think it's like 85. So it's like below the standard IQ.
Yeah, but you know why? Because they're teaching little kids.
Yeah.
Little kids, a lot of little kids, they don't have the IQ the same way a high school or a college teacher would.
Yes, so the teachers have to be dumb too.
Yeah, basically some teachers are pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's a statistic I can tell you guys. I can share with you guys because it's actually very true. Preschool teachers' average IQ is very, very low, and they don't really get paid that much unless you work with disabled children and stuff.
And you need to have a high IQ to kind of basically make it somewhere.
Yeah. Have a high IQ, high work ethic, right? Good genetics, always be happy and stuff, right? Even if you can't be happy, always just like try your best. And that's it.
But you can also fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's very true.
You can fake that you're happy. You can fake this. You can fake anything. You can fake a friendship to get what you want.
Yeah.
But that's society. That's how
That's the
society
thing. Like
works.
that's like a person was trying to do that, like just to like you know, fake a friendship to, you know,
Right.
up their game. But it's like for me, I like to be fair with people, right? If you want to gain over me, then you need to help me gain too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's an equal type shit, right? If you overuse it for me, if you overuse that power for me, then I just cut people off and stuff, just like straight away and stuff. Like I don't care.
You have to have equal partnership.
Equal partnership is the most important thing. And when people when people refuse to give me power, when I'm the one that's giving them power, then that's horrible.
But the thing is with equal partnership, it goes to any way in society. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, even if it's just a school friend. You need to be equal in certain parts. That way you can achieve what you want to achieve.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know what I don't understand though? You know what's so stupid? Like people that work on old cars. People that like are enthusiasts of very, very old cars. Like I'm sorry, but I think those people are very stupid.
Why do you say that?
Because they take a car out of a junkyard, they put like new parts on it, they make the car like a neon color, they like paint it and stuff, and then they go out, they like drift it, they abuse it.
But
It's
I feel like
the car goes on fire and then they rebuild it again. It's like, yo, I swear, like the manifestations behind those type of people that actually be like working on old cars and stuff, like just get a brand new car, modify that if you want. Make your money first. If you're focused on spending money on such cheap vehicles, right, then that's not good, yo. Like you could clean up an old car. You could do everything you want with an old car. It can be called stylish and stuff, but you're still like a Volkswagen, like an old Volkswagen GTI or something, like a 2000 year one. It's ugly. I'm sorry. Your car is ugly.
It's just it looks like a bug.
It looks like a bug. A Volkswagen, like an old BMW, like okay, that's fine, like as an old car. Some old BMWs are reliable. Just don't mod it and stuff. But those old Volkswagens that people mod and stuff, you're wasting all of your money on a car that's not even as reliable as a Toyota. So if you're gonna be working on it or you're gonna be doing that, you're gonna have to put in a lot of money into it, right? But imagine investing $4,000 into something other than a Volkswagen, like into a freaking stock or crypto or something. Crypto, look at that opportunity. Boom, there you go. New thoughts in your head. Like I swear, like some people they don't understand that you could literally. People are always getting finessed every single day. The used car market and everything, although there are cars that have aged well. I can't even lie. The Bugatti 2014 one, the one that Andrew Tate has, it's actually aged very, very well. It actually looks very good. Or BMW freaking realized that even from 2014, like you go to a 2014 X5 and you compare it to a 2023 X5, literally exact same style. The back headlights, they changed a little bit. The front ones, they barely changed. You know why? Because that car actually looks really freaking nice, right? You know, like a 2014 BMW and stuff. It's like used and stuff, and you know, especially like sometimes like some people say like dealerships are worth it and stuff, but I feel like dealerships are they're I would say. I would say like sometimes they're worth it, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
Like if you wanna buy a car with a warranty plan on it and stuff, and that's fucking perfect and stuff, right? Especially if you want to get like a used BMW with like 100K miles, get yourself a warranty on it, or you know invest into like the S&P 500 or something. Like people do like dividends or whatever, invest into Apple and stuff, right? So the stock it goes up very, very slowly. What do you call that? Some people invest into the there's like a specific brand.
Like what kind of company would it like? What kind of things that they usually do?
Oh no, I mean the S&P 500. I think that is pretty fair and stuff, right? The way that it's going up and stuff, right? So You just literally invest your money into a stock that, you know, on average has a growth rate. You know, you invest some money into that, and boom, you're basically paying your car off while that stock goes up and stuff, right? Although I do recommend you invest into crypto and stuff, right? So yeah, and yeah, getting a new nice car and financing it is like a good idea and stuff. But that's if you have a big plan. That's if your work ethic is very, very high. But if it's your work ethic's very low and you're looking at all those TikTok scams and stuff, then that's not worth it.
Yeah, honestly, we're in a new age where there's like a lot of options you have and shit, you know? Like a lot of options. You can choose between.
Bro, what is Richard doing, bro?
I don't see going.
Richard, what are you doing? Huh? A minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tank or something.
Yeah.
Taking a
So
tank.
the food went down pretty well.
Yeah, we just had like nice food in here, you know, but
Yeah.
it's very, I think it's called sancocho or something like that.
You know, that's the thing. Like when you hit nicotine and stuff, it actually stimulates your digestive tract.
Mm.
So like it.
Like it makes
So after you eat, yeah, it makes you go to the bathroom. Makes
quicker.
Quicker, yeah.
Wow.
So like if that's kind of a life hack for some people and stuff, is that if they want to inhale like nicotine and stuff, right? And then it's a natural stimulant. It stimulates your freaking everything.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Scott, thanks from Josh.
you don't even need laxatives sometimes. Just like hit some nicotine or something, right? And I think you'll be fine and stuff. You could really do that.
Yeah, I just got a text from Josh here. He's like, it's like, you want to read this yourself? It's like about a scam or something. It's like, I think he's like getting scammed from this guy. Or like the guy thinks like Josh is scamming him. My friend Josh is trying to like sell this car and stuff. He's trying to sell in his Audi for what's it called? An Infinity. Do you think like an Infinity would work better than an Audi, in your opinion?
Oh, so he didn't come to pick it up,
No,
but he was planning on.
he was planning on it.
Yo, yeah, I swear, selling a car by yourself is probably the hardest thing you could ever do.
It's also the dumbest thing you could fucking do.
Well, I did that. I was successful because you know why? Because when I get angry and I get mad, I get what I want. So, and other people can't do that. Other people can't get as angry as me. Other people don't have the same anger issues as me. Like when I scream and stuff, that really just like drives people crazy sometimes.
But I feel like a lot of people, they won't take that. Like they'll take it as disrespect, and then they won't even give you what you want because.
Well, I don't need any people. All I got is myself. So that's it. I'm just saying, like, if people disrespect me first, you know, you just literally like scream at them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, some people don't even have the capabilities to scream like me.
Sure.
So, what do you think about buying a used car, Richard? If you were in like a Volkswagen, like an old Volkswagen, you think that's a good car?
I mean, I don't see buying old cars as like a bad thing, because a lot of old cars, like you said, they still have good value.
Mm-hmm.
They could have like a good amount of horsepower. They could still have a pretty good engine.
Yeah.
But any car is usable,
Mm-hmm.
especially if it's an old car that works. Like a lot of people, they still buy 2005 Dodges. A lot of people still buy like old Mustangs, old Chargers from like the 80s.
Oh yeah, old Mustangs are extremely cheap and they're pretty stylish. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. But if you are in like a very high class position and stuff, those people with like the really good BMWs or really good cars, they know how much Mustangs are worth and why they're worth that much, because they're rear wheel drive, the traction is horrible. Old Fords just in general are pretty unreliable, and then yeah.
I mean, I would see that as a bad thing. Because a lot of old cars, they still have value.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. A lot of old cars are vintage. You know, a lot of people they like old school vintage cars because they look nice. They can buy an old car. They'll never speed it. They'll never go extremely fast with the car. They'll never try to mess up the car anyway because it's vintage. It looks nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people, especially rich people, they buy old cars, but then they use it or they just buy it. They'll never touch it. They'll touch it like here and there for the aesthetic, just because it looks nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they still buy old school Ferraris,
Mm-hmm.
Lamborghinis, all of that.
Yeah.
Maseratis,
I don't
Porsches.
understand what the deal is, like around New Year's and stuff, like I see more people driving luxury cars. Like if you have a Ferrari, then use that shit. Like what are you scared of? Like you brought a car, you're supposed to use it, right? You know, like I started seeing more supercars just around the area, like on New Year's. Like when you're only gonna drive it on a special occasion.
Yeah, because it looks nice. They don't want to mess up the car and drive it all the time.
Yeah.
Especially with millionaires and billionaires. I mean, like Andrew Tate has like 33 cars.
Yeah.
He's not gonna drive that one car every day because he has multiple cars.
Yeah.
He might have the most expensive car that he only drives on special occasions, like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or something like that. But that's the thing of marketing with anything, whether it's a car, whether it's a job, whether it's trying to promote a business. Marketing is important. Marketing is when people see your product before they get a glimpse of it or they get a feel of it firsthand. That's why things like YouTube and shit promote so many ads. There's so many people that want to show and release product. Or even, they can even show propaganda for a podcast, for an interview.
Yeah.
Or like a small trailer of a movie that's been in the making for a long time. That's why marketing is important. But the thing is, another thing that's been really showing a lot of propaganda within ads is drop shipping. Drop shipping is everywhere.
Yeah.
Before it was something that people used to talk about here and there, but
Yeah, now it's like everywhere.
Bro.
It's like the word has gotten around. And, you know, it's like drop shipping is like a used hooker that's been on the block.
especially in the new year.
Yeah, like its use is very like a hooker's use that's been around the block too many times. Like her wifey use is impractical. She's impractical for loyalty, right? So that's why in the drop shipping now it's pretty impractical and you have to try really, really hard, right? Like Andrew Tate, he probably like, you know, he takes the woman and he just locks them up in like a cage, and that's how he makes a hooker loyal, right? But or that's how you do it in the Middle East. Like here in the United States, you know, you're free to run around wherever you want. There's cameras everywhere.
But sometimes it's a good thing. Hi, how are you?
Video.
Oh, you have the program?
Yeah.
Alright. We got 1,000 views on our last video.
Oh, shit, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot of people liked it. Yeah.
If you want a medium view, let me know.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll be there.
But yeah, bro. With my first day I was on TikTok in the new year. Every other video was about dropshipping. But a lot of people, and what people don't realize is that dropshipping isn't easy because you still need to put in a lot of money.
You need
to even get profit from your
put in a
sales.
lot of money, and then you have to like target people who are easily scammed.
Right.
Like people that are inside of the matrix, NPCs, unsuspecting. Because it's like some people like they have like I feel like they have like this scamming ability that they can work on and stuff. They're like natural born scammers or something. Right? Some people like you know
they don't make enough money and they're cheating.
Yeah.
They're trying to cheat their way onto the top.
They're trying to cheat their way to the top. But eventually, you cheating your way up to the top, it's going to bite you in the ass because you'll never be able to use half of that money.
Exactly.
IRS is going to come and whoop your ass because of that.
Yo.
You don't understand?
Wait, can you tell me like what is your rules tonight? Yeah, that's right. You want to like one of these?
I don't think she's always in the
Oh yeah, sure. You're like, yo, you're at work. We could have like a conversation.
Yeah, we can do that. But even that.
Like, what if you ask me to lease it?
Oh my god.
That'll actually be kind of funny.
To the boyfriend whoops my ass.
Oh yeah, no,
Crazy.
he's a big guy.
That big as shit.
He can whoop some ass. Yeah. No, I have respect for her that she's dating a guy like that. You know why?
Yeah.
Because
He's a protector.
yeah, and it's like a solid male, right? You know,
Yeah, and it's a dominant male.
it's a dominant male, yes.
A lot of ways where women they look at people a certain way is because of their dominance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
He probably walked in the room. He's like, he got that thing swinging around in his pants. And he's like,
Crazy.
No, but even then, a lot of people, especially women, they see the masculine man as like tall.
no, there's a masculine aura that surrounds masculine men, right? So it's like you walk in a room, and then like you don't even have to. Like people don't even have to look; they just feel that energy.
But like I said, what makes a masculine man? How do you achieve that masculine aura?
Well, tall men they have it pretty easy. There's actually a statistic where tall men they don't have to actually make a lot of money in order to get a girl.
That's what I said before, and your physical
Like,
and your physical.
You don't even have to make any money. Like a girl, like if you're extremely tall, the girl will just take you in.
Yeah.
Like as your, you know.
That's important as well.
You know, like a rich girl might just take you in. It's like, oh hey, you're like really really tall and stuff. Like I'll take you in because a tall person can probably like put anyone down and stuff. But the problem with some people that are very tall is that they don't live as tall. You know.
You think so?
Yeah, well, you look at all the people that are 8 feet tall, bro. How long do they live? Like 30 years?
Oh, that's extremely tall.
I think
Or-
it's like giantism or something.
Or even 7 feet tall, because I'm pretty sure that your body it needs to like work harder. Because humans aren't designed to be too tall. Bro. Your body needs to work harder to maintain itself, so your body gets worn down quicker. You know, like back problems. Why do so many people have back problems? You tell me why. Because maybe they're an anomaly. The human body wasn't made to be designed like that.
Yeah, to be extremely
It's
tall.
the genetic side of the human body. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're not naturally designed to be like that, right? So it's I think the average between like, all males and females is like 5 to 6 feet. Solid.
So what's the average height of a woman?
Oh, it's like 5'3" and a half, and the average height for a male is like 5'9".
Yeah. Well, the thing with a lot of people, and it sucks. A lot of people they're born extremely short,
Yeah.
and then they stay that way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they'll stay 5'1" their whole life. Women, some women are 4'9", they stay 4'9" for the rest of their life, and then you have midgets. A lot of short people.
I think like dwarfism is like a different subcategory from that,
Yeah.
It's like, dwarfism, giantism, you can't.
Yeah.
Remember that girl from like Rutgers? Like she was really short.
Yeah. She was short. She was like 4'11", 4'10".
Adam's friend. I'm pretty sure to be a dwarf and you're a girl, I'm pretty sure you have to be below 4'10". So I think she might even be considered a dwarf.
Considered.
Yeah.
Considered a dwarf.
Wait, can you search that up? What's the height
Yeah,
to
the
be
height of
considered a
dwarfism.
dwarf? Like if you're a female, I'm pretty sure it's 5'10". Because I've searched it up before. It's actually very interesting. You're very short.
I honestly thought it was
Like
like
4'11", I think it's fine.
I don't think the
What
others
is
are like lower than that.
4'10".
Yeah, 4'10".
Damn.
You're considered a dwarf.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
4'10".
So she's considered a dwarf, bro.
A lot of things when it comes to height is with a gift and a curse.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people they like tall men. Some people don't.
Yeah.
But especially if you're like extremely tall, like 7 foot. Some people they can't even get in their own front door.
Yeah.
Because of how tall they are.
Yeah.
A lot of extremely tall people, if they're like 7 feet or like even higher, they die earlier.
Yeah.
Because your body can only withstand so much, especially if you're so tall. And if you ever realize
That's the thing about those girls is that like, you know, like who's really gonna be the one that's there for you when you're 70 years old and shit, right? Like Trump, like he's still inseminating bitches to this day. like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like what? He's like 6'2", you know. I'm
But the
I'm
average,
6 feet.
but most times on like more than average, a lot of women they like tall men, but not that tall.
Yeah.
Like fucking giants and shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, let's say the male, he's like 42,
Mhm.
and the female, she's like 25. So they date for a while, and then they only date for 5 years because the guy gets like back problems.
Bro, a lot of older men like dating younger women because they look younger.
Yeah, but then when that female, when she turns 30 years old, right, she's gonna keep on looking for another male. She's gonna be like, oh, this
That guy's
guy.
old as hell, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like, bro, what?
then on the other side with women, they like dating older men because of their money.
Mm-hmm.
They're like sugar daddies.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people they can't get their money for themselves, so they go for the richer partner. But a lot of rich
Yeah, it's money. Money's the most important thing and stuff, right? And like that's the thing I hate is that like I don't want to be like married to an NPC woman where it's like you're like, oh, pay me. No, it's not that simple. I'm sorry, but my making inside of my creation as a person, right? I'm not attracted to NPCs. I need like a girl that's a scammer. Like she has a big heart for me, but she's a professional scammer. She's gonna tell me like, yo, you know what, I'm going to the club tonight. I'm gonna scam some guys. I'm gonna give you half of my fucking money. Say that to me. I'll love you forever, right? Because you know your position as a female. You know what you could do. Period. I'm not dressing up as a girl and going to the club like a drag queen. Okay, I would dick.
What do you think is a woman's position?
She's just submissive. It's like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, she goes up to some random rich guy and he's blowing racks on her because he's probably socially awkward because he makes a fuck ton of money and shit. Because a lot of people like they may have like one good trait about them, like making a lot of money, but a lot of rich guys, they're like big nerds, right? So they don't even have that much of a personality, right? So it's like you think about that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even have like that much of a personality. They just have a bunch of money, so they'll probably go for any girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like she's like hitting on him. It's like, hi.
Yeah. But the nerds stay nerds.
Yeah.
For the rest of their life. A lot of people they're born a nerd. You know, with the prickly glasses.
Yeah, it's in their making. It's in their making that like socially they don't level up to those extreme levels. So
Right.
it's important to realize that, you know, it's you know, like a lot of people, they may like envy. It's like, oh yeah, you're tall and whatever. Like it's not all that important. Height is not all that important. It's really what you make of it, you know.
But it's better to have. Sorry. It's better to have a tall businessman than a short businessman.
Yeah, for sure. And the level of tall around 5'10", like I told you before. So
5'10", 5'11".
5'9", 5'10", like that could be considered average and stuff, right? And the income for males, it kind of stabilizes after that. So
I mean, take a look at certain presidents. Look at Lyndon B. Johnson.
oh yeah, they're all tall.
Lyndon was fucking massive. He
Yeah.
was tall as shit.
How tall is he?
How tall is he?
He was like 6 something.
Yeah, all up.
But a lot of-
Biden, he's like 6 feet, so he's about my height.
A lot of people fear, especially with politics, they fear tall, dominant,
Dominant.
masculine congressmen and presidents because it gives them a fearable appearance. It gives them a towering appearance. Like there's a famous photo of Lyndon B. Johnson, I can pull it up right now, where he's like towering over a congressman. And the congressman looks so scared.
Yeah.
He knows, like, if I fuck up, something bad is gonna happen to me.
Yeah.
If I mess up, he's gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, I know.
And that's what made him so scary. He was able to do whatever he wanted to do. He was a relentless person. He was a brutal person. He was ruthless. He was ruthless and pragmatic. That's why a lot of people didn't like him as president. That's why a lot of people didn't like Nixon either. Nixon did some shady shit. Except that he couldn't get away with it. That's why he had to resign, or else they would have impeached him.
Yeah.
But there's obvious reasons of why he got impeached. People didn't like him. And like I said, he was a really shady person. But he was shady the wrong way. He wasn't able to get away with half of the shit that he was able to get away with before.
Play the cards right.
You have to play the cards right. I say this all the time. You play it, and it's like this with anything, especially with like certain games. You play the cards right, you win the game. You lose, whole stack falls. It's like a house of cards.
Yeah.
One mess up of a card, the whole thing collapses.
Yeah.
So like I also kind of want to talk about, you know that Kanye, he almost got aborted, right?
No.
Yeah, he almost got aborted.
Really?
He said that before, and when he said that in a speech, I was like, wow.
Oh, when his mother almost aborted him?
Yeah.
When he was talking about that during his...
Imagine like how many people like they would have been like upset if I mean like Kanye's a big person in history at this point, right? He's had a lot of influence.
And he's done a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
I
people...
feel like he's definitely manipulated nature in some type of way, right? Yeah, and then he says the truth and stuff, right? He's not bought by the media, right? You know, like he agrees with all those figures that aren't bought by the media. And like imagine if he was aborted. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why for my kid, if I ever have a kid, I would never abort them. Because like, you know, you can't, you know what I mean?
Why? But why can't you? Like things with abortion, like the...
Because what if I have a kid like Kanye?
Like the Roe v. Wade.
What if that sperm cell that I put inside the girl? What if it's like the strongest one my body has ever made?
What?
Because I feel like your body makes like weaker cells and then stronger cells over time. Like it depends on what you're doing, right? If you're working harder, maybe you'll get better sperm. I don't know.
Are you against abortion?
Yeah, for the most part. But I mean, if it's like some girl gets like raped and shit, and then like she gets an abortion like quickly, like I'm okay with it. You know?
But what if you believe like someone isn't ready for a child? Let's say you've been with someone for a long time, and you guys have sex, and then she's pregnant, but she's not ready for a kid. Would you tell her like?
I'd be like, I'll keep the kid. Like,
but what if she's not ready? What if that's not what she wants?
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, that's my fucking kid. I'll fucking put my dick inside of you now. Now you gotta put up with me. I'll be like, I'll pay you money. I'll pay you money to keep the kid.
But that's why
are you ready for this paycheck? Or are you ready to get this fucking abortion? Because that shit. Nah. I mean, if her body's weak, I understand. Because some girls, their body might not even be designed to carry a child properly.
But some people just aren't ready. That's why.
Well, I'll take care of the kid myself.
I'm pro-choice. But even then, a woman, a lot of women don't want to wait 9 months to have a child. They don't want to have the kid. Maybe in the future they'll have a kid. But some people at a certain age they just aren't ready.
Yeah, I know. Now let me tell you, bro. Something really sad, bro. And this is what my ex told me, right? And she said that she got in, like, she basically aborted the baby herself because she drinks and smokes a lot, right? It's really sad. Yeah, it's really sad because like because like she freaking went to use the bathroom. She thought it was the period or it was the baby. Like it was like chunks because the baby was like young. Yeah. But then it's like damn, bro. That's why I cannot ever have a girlfriend that drinks and smokes a lot. Because okay, whatever. I know you're vibing and shit, but like if your body's made to conceive a child and you like unknowingly get pregnant and shit, you're doing some mysterious shit at that point. You gotta have a sense of logic in your mind. You know, like you can't just be throwing yourself on every single guy or constantly begging. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why like there's something about those like porn stars and all those other girls with those crazy mindsets like that just is off about them, right? You get it like because that's not wifey material at that point, right? Those girls are gonna be going around until they're MILFs, getting thrown around and passed around. It's a whole mindset and shit. You gotta find wifey material, and you have to make sure that the girl that you're having kids with is mentally sane and is ready to put up with having a bunch of kids, because the more kids you have, then your bloodline gets more powerful and stuff. So I feel like, you know, that's how it is.
I still think.
Because if you have a lot of money, just have a lot of kids. But if you don't, then yeah, I guess that's understandable. But you know, just again, in criteria of levels and respect, you have to understand that, you know. Like
But
I don't ever want to have a girl that smokes and drinks a lot, bro. Like please, like the baby comes out fucking half retarded. Like I know one of my boys, like the fucking I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you a real life example right now. I know one of my boys and shit, instead of taking regular class, he took sped classes in high school, right? And the classes, you know, it's like his mom like fucking deals drugs and does some fucking ghetto shit and whatever. I'm like,
but
listen.
I still believe any woman should have a choice to get an abortion.
Yeah, and then
the man should respect that.
yeah, but then like the kid comes out and he's like. Give birth to a healthy kid, and you'll deal with the goodness of that. You know, that's like you can't always be smoking and shit. It's like, oh, Shawty's smoking, bro. She got all the weed, bro. Like, bro, like, have you ever learned to live, like, with like just your problems and stuff, like coping mechanisms? Have you ever tried different coping mechanisms other than just weed? You can take ashwagandha, bro. Ashwagandha is honestly enough. For me personally, like when I take that shit maybe once a week nowadays and stuff. But when I take it, I'm like, wow, this shit really puts me in a good mood and stuff. You have to try different things. It's not alcohol and drugs are not the only thing that are gonna make you feel better. You know.
But back to what I was saying before about abortion.
Like one of my friends, he gets like a rush of like a feel good feeling when he pulls people's dicks and shit. You know, like. Like have you guys never like tried like to do something like that? Nah, I'm joking.
Listen.
But what is it? What have I come to?
I still believe any woman should get an abortion. A man should determine whether she should have the child. That just makes a bad man.
A man should determine?
No, they shouldn't determine.
They shouldn't?
They shouldn't determine because it's not their body.
Yeah.
It's her body. It's her
Her
body.
body,
Her
her
choice.
choice. Yeah, that's the meaning.
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to bring life into a world, but some people they are ready for that, or they just don't want it. A lot of people they get abortions because they don't want to bring.
Yeah, because sometimes there's two men. There's two men.
Oh my god.
Right? And the baby comes out. It comes out.
But
It
why?
comes out brown with a couple of white spots.
That's a disease, bro. That's a disease, bro. That's so fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up.
That's a disease.
Yes, it is. When they have like spots and shit, that's a disease.
No, I'm talking about when they take a shit. Baby!
Yeah.
But that's not possible.
What?
To have one baby with two men. That's not possible. It's not
I'm
possible.
talking about two guys!
I know that's not
I'm
possible.
talking about a two-guy relationship.
That's not possible. That's not. That's not possible. That is not possible. What's so?
Fuck, bro.
That is nowhere near possible.
I choked on my walk from this shit.
That's not possible.
How's that not possible?
Let me ask you this.
It's a deformed baby, bro.
Let me ask.
It's an unalive.
Is it like the fourth dimension paradox?
Yeah.
Shit, like,
Let me ask you this.
nah, bro. I'm sorry.
You said that your position as a man, you would tell a girl no, you have to have this child because you want to bring a life into this world. Why? Why rob a woman of her choice to get an abortion if she doesn't want the child?
Cause I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking rich, I'll give you the fucking money, and to have the fucking baby, if you don't want to have it, go, I'll break up with you, you don't want my
You don't gotta break up with someone because they don't want to have a child. Maybe they'll have a child in the future, but what if they're not ready in that moment? What if
I'll
they're
be
not?
like, listen, I'm gonna have a baby with another girl.
Oh my
Just
God.
stay by
So
my
you're just
side.
gonna have a child.
I'm
You're
gonna,
gonna have
be
a
like,
child.
I'm gonna be like, you gotta pay for this other baby's child support as a way of respecting me as in my position of a male because let's say the girl's very attractive and stuff. I'm like, listen, you're very attractive and stuff, right? And you're basically setting me up for failure because there's another girl that's a little bit uglier and she's ready to have a child. So I'm gonna have uglier kids with the new girl. I'm like, what's the point? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me right now? Like, that's actually fucked up. Like, you gotta respect me as a male.
That's not good. That's not good, Daddy.
So what is planning on having babies?
What if she doesn't? What if she forget other people? Don't forget anyone else. A man.
I can just imagine having a baby.
Oh my god, bro. A man should not be in a position to make the choice of a woman to have a child or not.
Yeah, I honestly stand on that point as well.
No, that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, well, like I'm saying, yeah, she can have her own decision as long as she's not dating me. Because if a guy dates a girl, then he should have at least some sort of authority over her, in my opinion, right? You know, like you wouldn't want Elise or something going out to some club and like, you know, she like her ass is like sticking out of like the wall. There's like a hole in the wall. She puts her whole body into it, and then there's like a group of guys that just come and like rail through her and stuff, right? You're like eating her pussy, and you're like, why the fuck does it taste like fucking shit? Because there's a bunch of dicks that went through it. This is bacteria. The bacteria stays inside of a girl, no matter how many guys you get with and shit. It's a paradox of the religion. That's what it is. If you believe in religion, then that's what it is. It's literally what it is. that's why gay people are really gonna get monkeypox. They get monkeypox through fucking gay anal sex.
So wait, can I go on a little tangent here? Like, what do you guys think about like kissing booths? Like the girl stands by and there's like a line of guys and shit, like waiting to kiss her and shit. Like there's a.
I mean, if she's making money, and I mean that would technically be considered prostitution.
But that's dirty. What if those men have a disease? Then you're harming.
Yeah, it's like half of her paycheck is gonna go towards medical bills to relieving the fucking new virus. You know that there's a STD named after a Rutgers dorm. You know that's how dirty Rutgers is. That
Really?
STDs, some of the STDs that we know now to man, they weren't even a thing back in the past and stuff. I think it's all due to people that have like on the unfiltered sex or something.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's what it might be and stuff because like they have the like it's like unfiltered or they do it dirty and stuff like they put fucking they put like an ant inside while they do it.
We have 5 minutes left
What do you mean?
to finish. That way we can talk about more topics in the future. But what you just said, oh
That was so out of pocket.
that was so out of
I've heard.
like
I've never heard such out of pocket.
like I've never heard someone say that to put a hole in a club where people can just get fucked and they just
Bro, let's continue the live. Come on, bro. The night's still young.
Yeah.
And I wanna wait for Vic to come. She could be part of the live.
Wait, Vic's coming here?
Is she coming?
probably.
I mean, like, I don't know, bro, because, like, she was, like, here till, like, 4 in the morning. And my parents were, like, if you guys can't take her, then can't take her back home, then.
Oh shit. So Richard, you wanna sleep right now? What do you wanna do?
I need a moment.
You need a moment?
I need to catch. Oh Jesus Christ.
What's up, you know about, like,
Huh?
That was the most out of pocket shit I ever heard. Danny, you just went on an out of pocket street.
I think he started with, like, the retarded.
You went from talking about black and white shit, and then you went to saying how you basically tell a woman, if you don't have a baby with me, I'm gonna go have a baby with someone else, and then you still have to pay for the child.
What's wrong with that?
And then you were talking about.
Because you don't respect me as a fucking man.
But you don't need to. They don't need to have a child to do that.
You gotta stay toxic. You gotta let the universe know
And
that
then
you're chosen.
you said that there could be a hole for women to get fucked. But then that bacteria stays in the vagina.
Nah, honestly, I think I heard something you said, like, I know a guy with no legs and no arms and know how to drive.
No, I knew it because there was a girl that said that. She said that her little boo-boo on her elbow prevented her from driving. I know a guy that drove with no hands. Freaking drives with his feet. He freaking drives with his dick. Like, come on. Like, you have other body parts.
Yo, that was just insane.
God needs to strike me down now.
Bro, listen, that's a fact, bro.
Those times were crazy, honestly. Those lives were just crazy.
I still can't believe you just said that.
Those lives were honestly
That
Come on, Richard, you're gonna continue the live stream.
that was so vile.
Bro, are you still high from before?
No, I that threw me off.
I mean, who knows? I might be joking. Maybe when it comes down to it, I'll just like tell the girl.
Andrew Tate did that. Look where he is now. People hate him because he was joking about shit like that.
Bro, like you fucking like some people they get fucking monkeypox, bro.
Okay, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But anyone can get monkeypox. That has
But you're gonna stay.
nothing to do with homosexual men. You could that's true.
No,
You have a higher possibility of getting monkeypox.
It is.
But anyone can get monkeypox.
Yeah, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Yeah. Like if a straight man gets pegged by a white girl, then that's also an option.
Oh my god.
You gotta be sexually inclusive, right? If you're a guy and oh shit, hold on. Let me categorize mine.
Yeah, think before you speak. Still can't believe.
So there's a guy that was going around Montclair campus and pulling people's dicks. Would you say that he's contributing to a better society?
Okay.
There's a guy that was going around Montclair and grabbing people's dicks and pulling them and then running away.
That's assault.
That's assault.
Yeah,
That's assault.
That's straight up assault right
Do you think he should get charged?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's assault.
Yeah.
Well, you think he shouldn't?
Say
Say no, I swear to God.
I think he should.
Okay. Thank God, I think he was about to say no. Alright, so now how would you feel if a guy just went up to random girls and started smacking their ass?
Oh no, that's fucked up.
That's straight up assault right there.
But how come you had to think when you said about pulling dicks? How come you didn't think about that?
Because no, that's fucked up. That's fucked. I'm just saying like a news story. I think it's pretty fucked up actually.
Jesus.
Hey, imagine like the guy downstairs, like this guy.
What if a guy just came down here and just grabbed your bolt? Like just had a nice
Punch
grip
him in
on
the
your
face,
car,
I'll
on
kick
your
him.
cock?
I'll kick him in the face. I had a freaking girl that told me that she's gonna kick me. I'm like, do you know who I am?
Well, you would hurt her?
No. I'm just saying like do you know who I freaking am and shit? Like I'm like, you know, if a girl ever like tried to do that, I'll just obviously you know, make sure to like shield myself, right? But she wouldn't get anywhere. That's the problem. She wouldn't get anywhere. Because I know the feminist movement and stuff. Sometimes I was hearing about some people saying, you know, like if a girl like really like punches you really bad and like makes you bleed and shit, right? Some people like they freaking hate girls back and shit.
How would you feel?
I wouldn't do that myself, but I'm just saying that some people do that shit.
How would you feel if a girl kicked you in the face? Like, what if she just like?
I would get really fucking. How would you feel if Yasmin wanted to fucking like if she punched you in the face really hard? You wouldn't punch her back?
No.
You wouldn't?
I'm not gonna hurt her. I'm not getting myself
Not
into
even
that
like a
shit.
simple shove.
No, I just saw her to move.
I mean, it's never happened before, so you can't really say what you're gonna do, because some guys they get really bad anger.
It's like a
issues.
fight or flight situation right there. You can't really.
Yeah, it's a fight or flight situation at that point. You're like freaking. That's the thing and stuff with like some girls and stuff. That's what happens and shit. Like some people they just kick you out of nowhere. Like you're not even like your head is turned. Like Andrew Tate said and stuff. If I want to be a person, I can't be easy to kill. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I have nothing to say.
Just out.
I'm just not sure.
Wow. It says 2024. Very crazy out here. Let me see this. Like during all of this competition against the national election campaign.
Bro, I'm just saying this shit, bro.
It's 2020 election laws. I'm just reading this. It says it's over 2024, and we're not even
I think we've had a special episode
This was very.
today.
Bro, let's continue.
I have nothing else to say.
Let's continue.
I have nothing else to say.
Let's continue.
I have nothing else to say. I can't. You guys can talk, but I can't contribute.
Why can't you contribute? What did I say that's bad? What didn't you agree?
Literally, your whole point about having authority over women, about having a child, and then you,
Oh yeah, so you're
and
talking
then
about-
you then mention a girl that I have very importance to, about putting her ass into a hole and her getting a line of guys fucking her.
Yeah, so
And then you mention you
You're
then
saying you're
mention
okay with it?
no, of course I'm not. That's why I have nothing to say.
So
I have nothing to say about that. That's I'm not okay with it because I'm not going to sit here and laugh it off.
doesn't that make you
And
authoritative?
and then you mention-
if you say you don't want that to happen to her,
You then mentioned
that makes you authoritative.
no, it does not. It makes you look controlling, and especially when you talked about a woman having a child so you can have authority over her. Talking about money and shit. Money has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
Bro, if you're broke and you have a kid, what?
It's a lot, bro. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the woman's choice of having an abortion.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That has money All of that authority, men have nothing to do with a woman's choice to get an abortion.
Bro, weren't you like no? But at the Rutgers dorm, weren't you like, guys like arguing about how like you guys like Andrew Tate, and then there was like the girls that said they didn't like him. So then.
I respect that. If you don't like him, okay, I'm not gonna look at you differently.
Yeah. I'm just saying the whole point of this live stream, we're just saying controversial shit just to get attention.
What you just said, what was really controversial?
It doesn't have to be serious.
I know it doesn't have to be serious, but what you said, people will not like.
Okay.
But like, no, I'm saying like no one is gonna like what you said. Nobody, because what you said, you were basically dehumanizing women.
No, I'm not.
You basically said, I'm gonna tell you what you said basically. You basically said, if a woman doesn't want to take my money just to have a kid, I'm gonna go fuck someone else and have a kid with them.
Bro, it's not that deep.
But that's literally what you literally what you said.
Deep,
that is what you said.
Okay, it's not that serious.
But it's really disrespectful.
Okay, bro. Do you know about all these girls disrespecting men? The men fucking pay for them.
Alright, who cares about them? Fuck the women that disrespect men and fuck the men that disrespect women.
Yeah.
There's no need for it. People do it just to do it, but there's no need for
But
that.
wouldn't you say like a fair like sometimes you need a fair relationship between two people?
But a fair relationship has nothing to do with giving a woman the money to have a kid.
So like would you say, right? So because you say you want to always fair relationship with a girl like that, right?
Yeah.
Equal rights, equal everything.
Yeah.
So like if you bang her, you would let her bang you?
No! Oh my god.
That's my point. That's my point.
Why would I want a woman to bang me?
Because then she can show you how authoritative she is. Just to be fair and stuff. But then like you would say that women are made to be in a position like that. There's a couple of women that
What, to fuck other men?
Yeah.
If that's what they want to do, if a guy wants to get fucked by his girl, he can do that. Me personally, I don't want to do that. But if someone wants to do that, okay. Jesus.
But would you say?
Gracious, bro.
Would you say that has something to do with the Would you say that the
Oh Jesus. You basically just said that if a woman is not gonna take my money, fuck her if I have a kid with someone else.
Okay.
You're basically not respecting women.
Bro, I'm not respecting a specific girl if she's a hater.
You're respecting women. You're basically not respecting women that doesn't want to have a kid with you.
I mean, like shit. I mean, yeah, bro. Like, it's not that serious.
Sure, I mean, what if you open up an Instagram Live? I'm like, see who would like to tune into this. They would
There's
like
nothing to tune into. I have nothing to say. Oh Jesus! That blew my mind.
This is rather interesting.
That's fucked.
So why don't we talk about something else if you don't like this topic? Holy shit.
You stayed on the topic about men having authority over women. And then you mentioned constantly.
Bro, so women are just as strong. You would say that women are just as strong, made to be just as strong as men, right?
No, because we're different. We're different genders.
Yeah. So then, what are you talking about? The male is the dominant one in a relationship, right?
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have authority over a woman's choice to have a kid with them. That was my point.
I mean, so no influence whatsoever. So you just imagine you just get a girl pregnant. So
you want an abortion, okay. If you want to keep the kid, okay. I'm not gonna go and fuck another woman because she doesn't want to get the abortion.
Yeah.
I respect your choice of not getting an abortion.
Yeah.
Or I respect your choice of getting an abortion.
Okay. Alright.
You basically weren't respecting that.
Bro, yeah, it's because I'm not gonna respect everything in this fucking. It's a cold fucking world. If you're not contributing to it, then you're a fucking pussy. I'm sorry. It's that simple. Holy shit. Since when did the people have to respect every single thing, every single aspect about life?
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's your choice. It's your life, your choice. You don't have to be sitting at home doing absolutely nothing. You can go out, you can do crazy ass things and shit, right? You know, and that's it.
But like I
And
said,
I've
like I
put
said
out
before.
because I know that I could be a very powerful person, and I see like a lot of people, they were trying to cut that power out of me and stuff. And you know what? Fuck those people, because I know who the fuck I am. By myself, I don't need nobody to justify me or who the fuck I am. So fuck all of those people, and I'll disrespect them disrespectfully. Okay? Fuck respect, fuck all that shit, right? If you want to be fucking successful, unfortunately you're gonna have to shit on others, right? It's fucking unfortunate. It's a fucking cold world. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's the number one thing that people need to fucking realize and shit.
So it's a very, very heavy topic over here that we weren't quite ready for. But it covered it all. Covered it. So, to think, what are we going to continue this? Would you like to call someone else as a guest speaker? Would you like to call in a guest speaker here? Or would you like to?
No, I'll save that for the next episode. Vic is on her way.
She's on her way. What time is it right now?
It's like 8 something.
Alright.
Why don't you want to talk?
Because I have nothing left to say.
Okay, wait, hold on. Before Vic comes here, do you guys have a plan, like, for her to, like, leave with you guys? Or is she gonna stay here again by herself? Like, because it kind of took her, like, hours to get a ride here. Like, to get
I don't know what she's doing.
I'll freaking drop her off at the fucking pizzeria. And be like, yo, like, stay in the pizzeria. So, like, they'll let her stay in there. She orders herself a slice. She stays in there for a couple hours. Gets to know the manager. Sucks his dick. Gets a free pizza box.
That's just crazy. So, yeah.
That's true. Do you consider that like a man can't just go into pizza shop and get free pizza by sucking like the cashier's dick, right? Like, but a girl can do that. That's not fair.
So you would suck a man's dick for free pizza?
No. Would you?
No.
But it's free pizza.
No.
It's free pizza.
No. I wouldn't do that.
You're like, I wouldn't do that. You're like a little sassy.
I wouldn't do that. No.
So, yeah, so confirm, like, so Vic's coming here, right? To confirm with upstairs?
Yeah, she is.
So she's confirmed? Alright, let me ask. But, before I also tell him, I'm gonna say that you guys are gonna take her home.
Okay, yeah, say that.
Alright.
So Richard, what else do you have to say?
I have nothing to say.
Bro, like you said you want to come over to do the podcast.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We don't need to do it forever.
Yeah.
We can save it for the.
Don't bring whoever, as long as y'all take him home.
Because to be successful, you have to have a controversial mindset, right? Unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be all the time in this world and stuff, right? There's people that literally sit in front of the freaking podcasts and shit, and they talk about like, oh yeah, that girl's cool, that guy's cool, right? You know, oh, I'm not gonna get hated on because I'm a fucking pussy. I'm like, okay, you fuck your fucking mindset. You're not gonna be fucking successful. Fuck you. Like that's literally my fucking reaction to streamers that are like pussies and shit. Like some people don't even have like that much of like a reaction and shit. Like Aiden Ross, like I look at him and shit, and like, yeah, I think we could all beat his ass, like individually. How do you feel about that, Richard?
Who?
Aiden Ross. Do you think we could all beat his ass?
I like Aiden Ross.
Yeah. You like him? Why do you like him?
I followed him for a long time. I followed him before he got famous. He got famous because he met LeBron's son. He met Bronny, and he's funny.
Bro, I could meet famous people too. Like,
He said some crazy stuff. He met the crazy man himself, and he met Andrew Tate. He shaved his head bald because of Andrew Tate.
Yeah, but did you see the way that Aiden Ross was doing push-ups? Like that was actually kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, he don't know how to do push-ups, but he did it, and people saw it. It got him views, and that's that. That's his way of doing it. That's his way of doing it. I'm not gonna demoralize him for not saying certain things, but if that's how he wants to stream, that's how he can stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Why don't you want to demoralize him? Wouldn't that make you successful?
If I demoralize him?
Yeah, because he doesn't have any freaking morals. All he does is sit on his ass, and he freaking lost his girlfriend, and he's like depressed and stuff. Like, who the fuck gave him the right to be depressed? Himself. Like, fuck him and shit. Why the fuck is he depressed, bro? Like you think about it. Like, why the fuck is he depressed? Like is it? I don't think he has enough experience. I think he's still a little child. Look at the way that he was sitting next to Andrew Tate in that interview. He was like slouched back and stuff. Look at me. Look at the way I'm sitting. Look at the way we're sitting right now. Aiden Ross was sitting like this. Right? Pussy! Pussy!
Oh, pudgy Aiden the whole time.
If nobody's gonna say that, I'm gonna fucking say it.
Aiden's a pussy?
Yeah. I'll fucking beat his ass, bro. He looks like a small guy. Yeah.
But why would you beat his ass?
Well, because,
To show dominance?
yeah, to assert my dominance, yeah.
Okay.
So Aiden Ross, you wanna 1v1 me and shit. I'm okay with it.
Say it to the camera.
Aiden Ross, 1v1 me, boxing, boom boom, 2 punches, you're out. That's it. Because, okay, I have respect for Jake Paul, Logan Paul, all of these other motherfuckers. They do wrestling, they do something, but like I don't think that he has the capabilities.
How do you feel about Logan Paul disrespecting?
I feel like Aiden Ross shits himself. Like I feel like he needs a diaper. Like he looks like a guy that wears a diaper. He looks like one of those adult men who have mild autism that still wear diapers.
How do you feel about Logan Paul disrespecting Christianity?
Logan Paul. I think that's fucked up. You have to respect religions, bro. You know, I do. I may respect the Muslim religion the most, or Islam, right? Because of the and they talk about how males get more authority over females, so you can't really you can't blame me for something that you do respect and like that's just the way it is in the religion of Islam and stuff, and women accept that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you said that you accept that stuff, right? So whatever I did say, right, about the authoritarian stuff and whatever, then that just goes into that type of religion and stuff, right? Like liberals, they don't want to say, Richard, hear me out. Liberals, they do not want to say anything. They like if they catch like a guy abusing a girl and like a white guy abusing a girl, then they'll like stand up for that girl, obviously, right? But if it's two Muslims. He's like doing something like bad to his, or like telling like his Muslim female what to do, nobody's gonna say anything, right? Because that's part of the religion, right? Right?
Do you know that? Like that's part of the religion?
Yes!
Oh, all right, then that's part of the religion.
And then if it was two white people though, that would have been a different story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how you said you converted to Islam? How do you not even know what it is?
No, I just want to hear your perspective on it.
So then what's your opinion? You converted, so you clearly know everything about it, right?
Well, not everything. I'm still learning, but
So what do you need to learn about it? You said you liked it because the man has power in that.
no, I didn't say that. I just said I said it's a beautiful religion.
What's so beautiful about it?
The traditions and the way they present themselves. It has nothing to do with authority over women. If that's part of the religion, that's part of the religion. I'm not gonna support that fully. But if you believe, or if other people believe that,
Bro, they wanted to sell my ex. My ex's dad wanted to sell her to a Muslim king for $700,000. Do you think that's fucked up? Okay, no, I respect that religion, man. No. Let the guys get all the authority now because it's the religion and stuff, right? It's okay now, right? You know, like if it was just a regular thing, like yeah, that's fucked up. That's what I'm talking about.
But
It's the truth.
let's say your ex wanted to be sold for $700,000. What if she doesn't want to do it? What if she doesn't want to?
Well, then she doesn't want to do it. I respect her for that.
But if you were the dad in her position, would you force her? If you were the dad in her position, would you force her to be sold to a Muslim man for $700,000?
Well, he did force her to do that shit, but I don't think I would force that shit. No.
Do you support his decision of doing that? Like,
I mean, that's his opinion. I'm not gonna judge other people. Like you're saying, I'm not gonna judge other people's mindsets and shit. So I have no say.
Good.
That's his opinion. That's him.
Shit. Honestly, I was just looking into like the local Logan Paul mocks Christianity type thing because I personally have never seen it, like the news and stuff. I've heard about it in YouTube and Twitter, but I'm just seeing here that he mocked George Janko for his religious beliefs on a recent podcast, and he expressed frustration about Logan's disrespect.
He said Jesus sucks dick. That's what Logan Paul said.
That's just insane. Like I personally am a follower of God, and I am very huge in Christianity. So to see that, you know, it just kind of like.
Yeah, he has every right to say that, right? Because he has his own opinion. Yeah, for sure.
It's like I don't understand. I'm seeing all these quotes. It's very
I respect religion and stuff. Like